Let's go. Hi, I'm Gabi Le Roux, and this is the fifth and final insert of my 5-part series on tips of giving you a better chance of being successful in the South African music industry. I also want to use this opportunity to thank the Cape Town Music Academy and specifically Skalk Joubert for inviting me to make a small contribution to this series. Thank you also to the Academy for these type of contributions to the South African music industry, particularly in times like this when we are taking such a strain. So here we go. This edition is going to be a bit more general in nature, but I want to touch specifically on how to deal with criticism and with praise, because both of them have got a similar impact on an artist. Artists by nature, we are sensitive people. We take things personally, we take things to heart, and we're quite emotional, and very often we overreact. So that's something that I've learned the hard way, because I'm right there. I'm pointing a finger straight at me as well. People say something about a piece of music that I've done, and I jump to either believe it or to disbelieve it or to take it personally and say, how can you say that? Or, oh, that's fantastic. It's so wonderful to hear you say that. But in actual fact, one must be very, very careful how you deal with others' observation of your work as a creative. It's better to stay somewhere near the equilibrium. Firstly, a very, very big tip, and this is definitely something that anybody should take note of. Never pay too much attention to the comments, the specific comments of your family or your closest friends. Unless they are themselves in the creative field, remember, they love you. They are your biggest fans, and they're never going to tend to say much wrong about your work. They won't have the basis for commenting constructively on technical issues, etc. So their comments are absolutely emotional, and because it's said out of love and they care and they want to see you succeed. So see it in that context. Thank them and always be grateful for the support of those around you. But don't take their specific and technical comments on your work too seriously. Rather look for comments from people who are technically sound, who've got experience, and who are operating within the genre that you work in to make comments. But at the same time, I want to caution as well, do not overreact and do not take everything personally. Not everybody is always going to comment your work with you and your best interests at heart. There will be people, there will be critics or some of your peers or contemporaries who may be jealous or who may not be wanting you to succeed because they themselves are trying to succeed. Those are not the type of people that you should pay much attention to. But at the same time, there's the saying, chew the meat and spit out the bones. Look for feedback on your work. You can see the very basic way is that if you're playing live, how do the general audiences react to a specific track in your repertoire? If you do 5 venues and all 5 of those crowds cheer and jump up and down when you play a specific one of your compositions, then you must know it really is very, very favorably received by those audiences. If people don't pay much attention to it after the 3rd venue that you're trying it at, have a look at the track, have a look at the chorus specifically. Is there a strong enough hook to get them or not? So generally, when you're dealing with criticism or praise, try and keep a very, very balanced outlook on where it comes from. Look at the qualifications or the ability of those who are commenting on your work to comment in terms of the background of their own experience and their own skills and their own technical knowledge and abilities. So, we've come to the end of this. Thank you very, very much for having me. Once again, thank you to Cape Town Music Academy, and we will be in touch and hope to see you guys somewhere in the digital domain. Thank you also for the support of my work over many, many years. Take care. This is Gabi Le Roux. Goodbye.